I walked in and nobody was there. I was like, this is so bizarre. And then 15 minutes before we went out, Adela's at the back door over the radios. I was like, sorry. And like everybody frantically running around. And then her whole team comes in. I was like, you're pulling my leg. And then you hear, hello, babe. Ah! And I was like,
No.
it's the Adele. Hello, I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Vanity.
And we're going to be reacting to our most
Iconic moments!
Right, are you ready to go back in the archives?
Yeah, here she is, look. I've still got them shoes.
I should bloody
It's
hope
Vanity
so.
Milan, and that's on what? You know when you walk into that room, you know when they tell you that you can't look to your left? That is the most nerve-wracking thing because you can see people, you hear them whispering, and the only person I saw was Kitty in that big pink outfit, the hat on, and I was like, here she is. Here she is. And my
Did you know
voice.
she was there?
Yeah, I did.
How did you feel knowing that you were going in the sort of middle of the pack?
I didn't think of that. What I thought was do not fall over.
True.
And also this dress is ugly.
It was not ugly.
I actually changed it last minute. I had another outfit to wear and I couldn't speak to my husband about the outfits. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna put this one on and let it be. But it was Pride. It came out in Pride Month.
Very, very oh my God, it was me. Oh.
You look so good here.
Do you know what? I like to show the evolution. So like, I did that fringy catsuit from my first entrance. I was like, how could I have this elevated version?
Right.
But these are actually the feathers from my finale look from season 1. So I repurposed them and used them for this. So it's like, that was the end of that chapter. This is the beginning of this
The new
one.
one. We love a reusable queen, honey.
I mean, get me on vintage. Queen for the people. I'm ready for another season of me doing mediocre. Do you know what? A lot of the times when things went a bit viral or a meme, I wasn't even expecting it. Like, some people go in with catchphrases. I'm going to say this at this time and then it's going to go viral. I'm like, honey,
Doesn't
ain't
work
gonna
like
work. Whereas I just love to sit in a chair, talk some absolute nonsense like we are right now. And it was how I was feeling. It was week 5. I'd done absolutely terribly up until then, so I was ready for another week of mediocre, average, mediocre, subpar.
Just a quick question. Is swearing allowed? Because I'm a potty mouth.
Yeah, we'll beep it out. Let's beep it out.
Yeah, because you're gonna have.
Hi, Zoe.
Very nice to meet you.
Oh, babe.
Baby Cheryl.
I absolutely love you, Cheryl. Being in this bubble that is Drag Race, you have no contact with the outside world. You have no clue what the hell is going on.
None.
I mean, the Pope could have died and I wouldn't have had a Scooby-Doo. Week after week, you're meeting these icons. Andrew Garfield, Maisie Williams, Cherry Horner Halliwell, Jade from Little Mix, and then all of a sudden Cheryl's in front of you. I'm like, you're right, babes, how's it going?
How's it going?
I think everybody was expecting like a full, like, visceral breakdown, hysterical cry. But I think because we have such admiration and respect with certain artists, like Madonna inspiring a whole generation. It's like Girls Aloud inspired me and everything I did. So it was just like a thank you.
Right.
But I wasn't going to... I will say, we get given that episode's lip sync song the night before. So you kind of get an idea. Oh, could this be? Could it be?
See, me, stupidly, I didn't really think that I was going to get Alicia Dixon.
One time.
But we did.
Oh, was that a beautiful segue into the next section? Who could it be?
Do you know what I did there?
Poor Scarlett.
I was just about to say that. She didn't stand a chance. The dress that I had on, I didn't have anything else underneath it. And the sound lady, bless her heart.
Lauren, we love you.
Lauren, we love you. She was like, are you going to perform in that? And I was like, absolutely not. Give me 1 second, take the sound off.
Give me one margarita, I'm open my legs.
And then I came back in this outfit and I was like, put this dress back on me. She's like, what are you going to do? I was like, I'm going to kill it. That's what I'm about to do.
The best lip syncer in the UK. I'm just going to say it.
What's on the menu? Dirty rice!
Vanity, can we just address something?
The shoes! Miss Cheryl Hole, I was going to bring them for you today.
No, I was going to talk about the fact you didn't have your lashes on.
Right, let's get the lashes out of the way first. We changed looks and I took the lash off. I don't know what happened, but I didn't put the lash back on.
She turned the corner on the runway. I went,
It's a little lash.
got no lashes
It's a
on.
little lash. And do you know what happened? Kitty was on the main stage. She was standing next to me. And I turned around and I like brushed my eyes. And I was like, turned to Kitty and was like, I've got no lashes on. And she was like, I know.
right, here's the thing with Kitty Scott Claus. Everybody thinks she's the people princess,
She's not.
but really she's Camilla.
Go on.
My bestie.
Go on.
Adele. Right, okay. Let's contextualise this week. On the Tuesday, I had just been eliminated off UK versus the World. Devastated, dealing with the trauma all again. Wednesday, you do a full day of press. And then on the Wednesday, I was booked at Heaven to judge good old Porn Idol.
As you do.
Good old stripping competition. And normally, when you go to Heaven backstage, you walk into a sea full of people. At that time, the cast of season 3 of Drag Race liked to frequent. I walked in and nobody was there. I was like, this is so bizarre. And then 15 minutes before we went out, Adela's at the back door over the radios. I was like, sorry. And like everybody frantically running around. And then her whole team comes in. I was like, you're pulling my leg. I've been through enough trauma this week. And then you hear, hello, babe. Ah! And I was like,
No.
it's the Adele.
Do you know what? I was actually coming to this night. We had a little
So where were
pre-drink. We had a pre-drink and I got a bit, too turned, honey. And I ended up falling asleep on the sofa, woke up the next morning and saw that you were with Adele. And I was like, I am absolutely upset with myself. Thank you so much for watching our most iconic moments.
And if you want to catch us in person, make sure you check us out at RuPaul's Drag Con this January coming, the 13th and 14th at the XL London. And snap up your tickets, RuPaulsDragCon.com. See you there.
See you there. You don't want to miss it.